All right, my friends, so part 2 of using Vanguard funds to generate guaranteed income. Now, again, we're going back to VASGX, the Vanguard Life Strategy Growth Fund. So if you haven't seen part 1, how I'm setting this up, you really need to go back, and I'll put a link up there for you to do that, because this is part 2, and this is where it starts getting fun. All right, so let me get my trusty PVC pipe, my pointer. So a lot going on this board. That's why I wanted to kind of narrow it down a little bit, or back up a little bit so you can see what's happening here. So the premise, we're taking $100,000 in Vanguard Life Strategy Growth Fund. At the end of the year, whenever it's above $100,000, we're taking that gain and we're going to annuitize it in a lifetime guaranteed income annuity, in a single premium income annuity, an immediate annuity, however you want to look at it. We're going to say the payout rate on that annuity is 5%, and we're going to use that throughout. We'll do some changes as we go forward on this various scenarios, but all right, so in 1995, we had $100,000. The portfolio was up 29.24%, which means we had a gain of $29,240. Rocket science, huh? We took that $29,240 gain, and that means we left our portfolio with $100,000. When we take that $29,240, I'm going to get my trusty calculator so I can prove to you where I'm going with this. $29,240 times by 0.05. That's $1,462 an annual income. Divide that by 12, and we get $122. I am rounding up or rounding down depending on the numbers, but we get $122 a month guaranteed. Now, we're not adjusting that for inflation. That is fixed, all right? So if you're looking at inflation index annuities, that's not what we're talking about here today. We're just going to say inflate. That's $122 a month right there, guaranteed for the rest of your life. All right, so we're going to add this to our cumulative monkey. Oh, monkeys. Did I ever tell you a story about being in Panama where monkeys poop on their hands and they shoot it, they throw it at you, and then they climb down from trees and try to steal your rifles while you're sleeping at night? Hey, I think I did. But anyway, the cumulative monthly income, so we're taking this, and there's nothing before, so we got $122. All right, so that's the scenario. You got a $29,000 gain. We're annuitizing it at a 5% payout rate, which pays us $122 a month, guaranteed for the rest of our life. And we're adding it to whatever monthly income we had previous, which in this case is zero. Now we're back to $100,000 in our portfolio. That is up 15.41%, or $15,410. The 5% payout rate gives us $64 a month. 64 plus the 122 is $186. And you can see where we're going. So at the end of 1999, we're guaranteed $440 a month in guaranteed income that we simply cannot outlive, and our portfolio is back to $100,000. And I will do a different scenario where we don't do any of this in terms of guaranteed income. We're going to allow the markets to compound. So just don't hang in there. There's going to be a bunch of different episodes of this. So at the end of 1999, going to the new millennial, when we all thought we were going to get bombed from Y2K, and if you're too young to remember that, I'm telling you, people were real worried about that. And I was actually at Vanguard when that happened, so it's pretty interesting. We got $100,000. We have $440 a month guaranteed monthly income. But, whoa, in 2000, we're down 5.44%. Which means we only had 94,560, and the premise of this is that the minute it drops below our starting base, in this case $100,000, we don't do anything, all right? So in this case, we still have $440,000 of income, or $440 a month of income, because we did not take anything off the table because we're only taking the gains. Only taking the gains the minute the portfolio gets $100,000. So now at the end of 2002, we're only down to 72,531. So we got zeros, and zeros in which to take those as income streams because we have no gains. All right. In 2003, the market was up 28.52, so there should be gains to take, right? Well, no, because even after that market gain, we're only at 93,217. So again, there's 4 years of no income, even though we only have 3 down years because we're still below the 100,000 threshold. So we're still at 440. We fast forward to the end of 2004. Well, the market was up 12.58 in 2004, 12.58 above the 93,217. Meant we had $4,943 of gains that we had. We annuitized that. That's another $21. So by the end of 2004, we have $461 a month of guaranteed income. Let's about, what is that, $5.50, 5,500 a year guaranteed, and we have $100,000 in our portfolio. So at the end of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, there you go, perfect, 10 years. We're back to $100,000, and we have $461 a month of guaranteed income. Let me take my trusty calculator, and that is $5,532 a month. All right, so stay tuned to part 2 of this. We'll finish this one up for this scenario, then we'll start doing other scenarios as well. So don't forget to subscribe down below. All right, thanks, my friends.